Hi, beauties. I am Pia. I'm an astrologer and manifestation coach. And on this channel, I am combining the art of astrology with my passion for manifestation. And in this video, I'm going to talk more about the upcoming new moon in Capricorn. It's actually happening on Monday, the 30th of December. And it's going to happen on 9 degrees of Capricorn. So wherever you have 9 degrees of Capricorn in your chart is going to be the house, the area of your life where you're most impacted by this new moon. And I'm going to link a video here that will help you understand in which area of your life you are meant to embrace this new way of moving forward that Capricorn is teaching us with this new moon in Capricorn. So let's get started because this is it's a very beautiful new moon. It's the second new moon of this month, actually. So it has a special importance. With this new moon, we are actually getting to understand the positive aspects of the sign of Capricorn and the ways of, approaching life with Capricorn energy that will help us actually move towards our goals in a way that is way less about struggle and pressure, and instead way more easy than we have experienced so far. So Capricorn, when, embraced in a healthy way, is teaching us that the more we slow down, the more we think about our actions, the more we are, like not acting out of an emotional state, but rather take time to reflect, take time to really understand what it is that we have to, what we have to do. It's easy for us to take the right step. Capricorn, when embraced in a healthy way, is really giving us this calm confidence. It's energy of poise. It's this, it's almost this feeling of, I got this. I got this because I trust myself and I know exactly what's needed in order to move closer to where I want to go, in order to move closer to what I desire. But I'm not going to stress it. I'm not going to stress. I'm not going to rush it. I'm rather taking my time with it. And I'm making sure that I'm seeing all the details. I'm making sure that my actions are actually, coming from a place of patience and calmness rather than, feeling like I need to do fast in order to get things done. So that's actually the beautiful and healthy energy of Capricorn that we get to embrace more with this new moon in Capricorn. We truly understand the gifts of Capricorn energy. Before this new moon, we have always the dark phase of the moon where we get to see all the patterns that we are actually invited to let go with the coming new moon. So you might see yourself being in this place where you maybe act out of this feeling of needing to rush things, this feeling of needing to get things done. And then you might observe yourself being more patient again and feeling into the moment and seeing yourself as more taking your time, with the things that you are doing. So I feel like there's this like a little bit of an dance between the old version and the new version, especially before the new moon is actually happening, in order for us to see exactly what the energy wants to teach us. And I also need to always remember to slow down with these videos, because I just have so much information that I want to share with you. But if I am not taking my time, I can see that I'm missing important points that I want to actually make. So yeah, it's just such a nice reminder. And for me, it's actually happening in my 6th house of service. And the service that I am, giving to the world, the work that I am supposed to do in the work is the 6th house. But anyways, I'm going to share that a little bit later. But I have a very funny example that I want to share with you now, explaining more of that energy. So I was at Christmas, I was at my parents' house, and we have that tradition that before we do, like, the gift giving, we are taking a photo as a family. And my dad always loves that part because he gets to, get into his Capricorn side. He is a Capricorn, and he takes out his camera and he puts it up, and he makes sure that the light is well. And he's just like, setting up the space. But this time, my mom, she was a little bit impatient, and she wanted him to go a little bit faster. And so she was saying to him, can you hurry up a little bit, And he was saying, no, I'm gonna take my time. Now I'm gonna even more take my time because I want it to be perfect. I want it to be good. And this is exactly what Capricorn is all about, taking the time, slowing down, and not rushing yourself in order to get things done, because you might not be happy with the result in the end. And that's something that Capricorn is really teaching us, especially in its healthy expression, that we often so much closer to what we truly desire. But by rushing things and by, feeling like we need to act or do something, we can actually, like, slow down the process rather than slowing down ourselves. And by that, actually, speeding up the process. So now I wanted to quickly go through the houses because obviously every new moon and every full moon has a different effect on us depending on our own charts. So if you have Capricorn 9 degrees in the 1st house, it's going to be a lot about yourself. It's going to be about your identity, how you see yourself, how you approach other people, how you are, in the world, interacting one-on-one with people. That's the 1st house. So you might find that you are going to have this renewal of your identity, where you feel yourself becoming more patient, slowing down more, and interacting from a place of calm confidence with other people. So the 2nd house is all about your finances, your financial area. It's about your possessions. So when you have the 9 degrees of Capricorn in your 2nd house, it's going to be about slowing down when it comes to your finances, really understanding where you stand with your finances, not rushing things, but rather take a very logical and down-to-earth approach when it comes to your finances. The 3rd house is about communication. It's about, your daily communication, the communication that you have with other people, especially in your direct environment. So with your sisters, with the people around you that are close to you, with your close friends. That's the house that is talking about you expressing your voice, you sharing your idea, is the third house. So you might express and share your voice in a more calm, confident way. You're going to experience that lesson during this new moon. Fourth house going to be about your home, understanding what you truly desire in your home, having a more down-to-earth, calm, confident approach when it comes to caring for yourself, when it comes to, making a beautiful atmosphere for other people, creating a beautiful atmosphere for other people. Maybe you want to reinvent your home a little bit. You want to redecorate your home a little bit, and approaching that with a calm, confident, thought through way of doing it. The fifth house is all about your dating experiences. So if you have the new moon in your fifth house, is going to be about your dating experience. The way you approach dating is going to change. You will feel like there is a new way of you approaching dating or romantic relationships, or the way you are connecting to children. It can also very much affect your creative side, actually. So the fifth house is all about creativity, children, dating, romantic relationships. So this is a very beautiful house, and with the new moon in there, you're going to feel this calm confidence within that house. The sixth house, as I already mentioned, is all about the service you are meant to step into in this lifetime. So it's about your daily work. How are you approaching your daily work? Can you slow down a little bit? Can you take your time doing the work that you are doing so that you have better results? Can you approach your service in a more thought through way? That's the sixth house. The seventh house is all about relationships. When the fifth house is about romantic relationships, take it to another level. Seventh house is all about like long-term, committed, I'm in this relationship for a while kind of place. If you're not in a serious relationship and you have the new moon falling into this place, it could be around you redefining what you want in your long-term relationships, coming from a more calm and confident place, more of a committed place when it comes to your long-term relationship. Looking at it from a different angle and reaching a point where you actually, are more patient around, being in a committed relationship, for example. If you already are in a committed relationship, then you might feel yourself being more patient in your relationship, maybe feeling the desire to slow down and take the time to actually, connect in a maybe deeper way or more grounded way with each other. So there's a lot of new energy coming into this area of your life. The eighth house is all about your most deepest, darkest secrets. So it might be a place where you feel like there's a lot of it's this place where you maybe feel a little bit guarded, and where you kind of get to understand that it's important to open up, but take it slow. Don't try to force yourself to open up to the people around you. Rather take it slow and with patience and with a calm, cool and collected way of doing it, so that you are not going into a place of fear and overwhelm. So the eighth house is all about you opening up vulnerably, sharing your fears, sharing your deepest, your deepest secrets. And Capricorn is naturally very guarded, but vulnerability is important for us to connect on a deep level. So Capricorn wants you to truly understand that and take a different approach that actually helps you feel safer with opening up to other people. The ninth house is all about traveling. It's all about the bigger vision in your life, your life trajectory. It's all about your life trajectory. um, and it's going to be maybe it is about you planning a long-term trip. Maybe it's about you planning to travel to far distant place, but doing it in a very cool, calm, and collected and patient way. Or maybe it's about you thinking about your bigger vision, thinking about your purpose in this lifetime, really getting clear on that and having a more like calm, cool, and collected approach about it. Feeling more confident about your purpose and what it is actually that you want to achieve in this lifetime, what kind of vision you have, what kind of bigger vision you have. The 10th house is actually ruled by Capricorn, and it's all about career. It's all about business. So this is going to be about your purpose, but in a way that is very much connected to you being in the public, you being at your workplace, connecting with your colleagues, connecting with the people that are actually helping you to get further in life. It's all about your way of expressing yourself in those kind of areas, in those kind of spaces, and taking on a more calm, collected, more confident approach in this kind of area. The 11th house is all about your humanitarian causes that really are of importance to you, things that you really want to change in this life, but it's more of a bigger kind of more worldwide kind of sense, kind of approach. It's not so much about your own life only, it's more about the bigger community. It's about the world. It's about the the things that you see in the world that you feel like need to really change in order to have a better world. So being more open about that, sharing your ideas, more confident with others. Also, it's about your friendship circles. So your communities that you are part of, the bigger kind of communities you are part of. Maybe you are in an organization of some sort, or you are part of a group of people who really do something that is very helpful to the world. I don't know, but it's very much about that kind of area in your life. It can also be about your future self, the version of you that you're really meant to step in more, and that is really giving you, or that is really taking you to the next level, having more of an impact in the world, having more of an audience in the world, and more of a reach in the world. So that's all the 11th house. The 12th house is all about your soul. It's about you having this beautiful connection with your higher self. It's all about you and your God consciousness. It's about the relationship with you and your higher self, taking on a much more calm, cool, collected, and confident approach when it comes to connecting to your higher self. So it's very much about you feeling this deep, connected sense of self, and you feeling like supported by your God consciousness, by your divine self. It's about you, creating that idea or creating that connection with God that will help you to feel confident within yourself, that will help you to feel confident about the journey you are going through in this lifetime, that will help you feeling confident about your goals. It's all about this connection, this divine connection, and what kind of what kind of things can you actually implement in your life that will help you create that stronger connection with your divine self, and by that embodying more of this cool, calm, and collected energy. So this is it for the houses. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am so excited for this new moon because I believe there are a lot of positive things coming our way with embracing more of that energy and actually understanding that our desires are way closer to us than we think. So I hope this was helpful for you too. If you are interested in coaching with me, please reach out. I'm actually offering one-on-one coachings. I am also sharing a lot of my guided meditations on my Instagram channel or also here in the description box. So if you want some support of me, then either do it through the meditations or reach out to me for one-on-one coaching. If you like this kind of content that I'm doing, then please follow along, subscribe to my channel. And also, if you like this video, please give it a like. I would really appreciate that. And without further ado, I would say, let's close this video and I see you in my next one.